Hi everyone, you're watching Underkill TV. I'm Matt Blackout from Tigertailz.
This is Jay Pepper from Tigertailz.
Welcome to Underkill TV. I'm joined with the Tigertailz, Jay and Matt. How you doing, guys?
Hi fellas, yeah, great, thank you.
Yeah, good, Ali, yeah.
And you guys are back together and writing material as we speak, is that right?
We are, we have a new EP coming out in the next couple of months, yeah, so all good, all good.
And what's that sounding like compared to sort of other stuff the Tigertailz have done?
Well, what's brilliant about it is the guys that we have in the band now, the younger guys, they kind of reminded us what we should sound like, so I'd say it's back to kind of classic kind of Tigertailz stuff, so really catchy hooks, and it's still heavy, but you know, lots of guitar riffs. But yeah, I think it's probably more reminiscent of what people expect Tails to sound like.
Yeah.
So,
And what's the plans then, Matt? Is there plans for the band at the end of the year or perhaps into 2014? What can you tell us?
We got the release of the first EP, the mini album, in October. Is that right?
October, yeah.
October, and then we're going to go on a full British tour in November, December, early December, the end of November. So, but the dates keep coming on. You know, so October, November, December seems to be spanning the later end of the year. More dates keep added all the time, so they'll keep growing, and we're looking forward to doing those dates, really.
It also seems like the fans themselves are the ones that want you to keep going all the time, don't they? I mean, it's like, are you surprised with the demand of the band with the fans?
Well, it's a weird one, isn't it? I mean, you know, when you've been around as long as we have, and I'm sure a lot of bands on this bill would tell you the same thing. It just keeps kind of reinventing itself, and so you keep doing it for as long as you can. I mean, because the one thing when you stop doing it, it becomes hard to start again. You know, so it's easy to stop. It's very hard to start again. So I think people have realised over the years you keep it going for as long as you can. You know.
And what was this process like writing for this, as you said, for the new material? So everybody sort of pitching in ideas on this one then, Jay, is it? Everybody putting some stuff together?
Well, it used to be. I mean, it used to be me and Pepsi mainly, and Kim would sort of, have some stuff. But I'd say for this stuff, we've been, I've written quite a few of the tunes, but Rob, the bass player, has written some great stuff. And it's come together really quickly, and what it proves is you can have a guy on the other side of the world and still create music in a very short space of time, comparatively. And like I said in many interviews, I got a guy in the other side of the globe, and I can send him a song, he'll turn it around in a few days, send it back. When the guy up 3 miles up the road, I couldn't get him to write anything in 2 years. So I mean, what does that tell you?
That's an amazing thing with the technology these days now, I mean, as you say. Are you all for the way it's gone then, Matt, with the sort of, like I said earlier, with the download generation? I mean, it does have its advantages, especially when you're, on the recording side of things, you can sort of keep everything in-house, would you agree?
Well, I'm hoping that there'll be 1 million people who'll download the new songs we've done, and if they do, that would be pretty awesome. But no, I mean, I think at our stage of the game it becomes a bit irrelevant. I mean, we love to sell CDs, and the record company will obviously love people to purchase the material that we put out there. But to me, it's just I think if 1 million people want to download those songs, that's great. I mean, can't complain about it. People want to know your band. That's got to be a positive thing, not a negative thing.
I think a lot of people, what the way of proving it as a band now is going out doing it live is the way a band will stand the test of time. Would you agree with that, Jay?
Well, it's interesting. The whole scene has turned full circle from what it was in the 70s, 80s and 90s, where your revenue as a band came in through record sales or CD sales. And that's completely gone. And what you're left with is the live thing. That's the only real income you've got as a band. So to keep your band functioning like a business, you have to go out and play live. And you have to have people wanting to see you live, obviously, because otherwise you don't make any money. But I don't know how that, years ago it used to be the opposite. What you used to do was make all your money on record sales or CD sales, and then when you went on tour, it was a guaranteed you'd lose money because it cost so much to go on the road with all the crew and trucks and all that. And now it's the complete flip side. There is no income from record sales because everyone downloads it. So you know, for the best will in the world, the CD sales are minimal, so everything else comes from live work.
Absolutely. And like you said, about a good thing with it all now, as you say, like bands themselves that have stood the test of time. I was talking to a couple of people today that they were saying that to sell 1,000 CDs is a very demanding thing. Would you agree with that, Matt? As you say, because of the way the music scene has gone.
Yeah, I mean it's relative to do with costs. I mean it's so much cheaper. People, you can record and write an album in your bedroom these days. So the cost on returns to show, to make it worthwhile, are very little really. But it's it's a difficult one. But I think it's. You can't invest a lot of money in recording an album because you don't get the returns when it gets released. And labels these days, unless you're still one of the big boys, they don't seem to want to invest money into you, But I mean, we're really proud of what we've done with the new EP. It's fantastic. So it's some of the best stuff we've ever done, I feel, and can't wait to get it out there. And hopefully people will buy into it, But please ourselves first, and then hopefully people will jump on board.
And obviously, where can the fans sort of check out the new stuff, Jay? Is the website still the same or anything like that? What's the website?
Well, we plan to do a kind of preview release of one of the tracks, which we're doing with Classic Rock. So we'll do a video for that in the next probably month or so, and then that'll be out before the EP's out. But once it comes out, it'll be available on, from our point of view, it's still about the packaging, the CD, and having that physical copy. So that's what it'll be, if you want to go rip it and download it, well, carry on. But that's not what we do, really. So it's coming out on an indie label, Italian label called Scarlet Records, and that's out October the 6th, I think. So.
Brilliant stuff. And where can everybody check the band out, Matt? What's the Twitter or Facebook? I mean,
all those places. If you go to tigertailz.co.uk, we're all on there, and all those places, Twitter and Facebook. There's a lot of stuff with Facebook that's going on with competitions and things. So everyone like the page, and you can catch it with stuff as it happens on there. So yeah.
Actually, we're going to do an exclusive for this EP release and possibly the live dates where people can win one of my guitars.
Really?
If they buy the EP or purchase a ticket for the gigs, they'll be put into a hat as a lottery to win one of my guitars. So
it's an amazing price for any die-hard Tigertailz fan.
Either.
Any guitar's not cheap. Well, guys, thanks so much for taking the time to chat with us. We wish you all the very best for the new EP and everything, and we hopefully catch you somewhere on the road and hopefully talk about that as well when it's out. So once again, this is Alistair from Underkill TV with Jay and Matt from the Tigertailz. Peace out, guys.
Cheers, fellas.
When the pain is never ending and you've nothing left to choose, you regret the hurt you're sending me, 'cause I'm nothing left to lose now. No,